still have 8 kids. They still are kids. They still enjoy things. And so they wanted to camp.
Daddy knows everything about that.
Wow, he's not here.
It is my new attitude that I am going to do things I have never done before.
Fun camp out ever. Mommy's not nature. We'd probably die if we lived in the nature with her. You can do it.
Guys, so nice of you to encourage me.
Mommy, one more.
Oh yeah, you're gonna throw up.
It might be a crazy life.
But it's our life.
Let's get this out. My favorite stuff is the camera. Doggy.
This was my first official turn with the kids. It didn't feel very much different. It just felt more like the future. I'm camping outside with kids ever since we did it last summer. They've been asking and asking and asking, so we had to wait for good weather. Picked the hottest day I think we've had so far, and I am going to attempt to camp with them. It is not their fault that what has transpired, and it is my new attitude that I am going to do things I have never done before. I have to. I just put a screen in a window for the first time in my life. This is a very, very difficult time right now. Those words almost don't even cover it. But my main goal is to make this transition as easy and painless, if that's possible, for the kids as possible.
This is my pet peeve. He doesn't like
I
dogs.
still have 8 kids. They still are kids. They still enjoy things. They still want to do things. And so they wanted to camp. And, I mean, I agreed. I'm a good sport, you know, trying to be anyway. I'm in this new age of if I've never grilled before, I'm going to grill. If I've never camped before, I'm going to camp. It might take me a while, but I can figure it out. I can do things that I have never done before. So I decided to put some tents together. Isn't camping anywhere you are in the tent, even if it means you're inside? Is that the definition of camping? It is mine.
Sleeping outside, yeah.
Sleeping outside, essentially with only nylon between you and the heavens, that's considered camping. Yeah, so maybe like in this general-ish area. So we literally camped, you know, 3 feet off of the patio. Didn't care. I am now going to set up a tent. Da-da-da!
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Is that hers? Yeah.
This is Maddie and Kara's.
Daddy knows the fire.
Yes,
And
I'm
Daddy
about
knows
to
it.
learn.
Daddy knows it. The guy.
Perfect.
And Daddy knows everything about it.
Wow,
Whoa.
he's not here. This is your tent I'm building. If it falls down, it's my fault, just to let you know. I knew that I wanted to set up 2 tents. I figured Kara and Maddie would like to sleep in a tent. No, Joel, drop that. No, let Joel do it. There you go.
How was Mommy at building the tent?
She did a terrible job. You are really bad. She was that bad at it. I was afraid it was going to collapse in the middle of the night.
At this rate, we'll camp about next week or sometime around there.
She didn't know what to do, and she's a girl. Only boys do you know I don't like staying
I know, Hannah. This is unnatural to us indoor girls.
Wait, it was your idea? It was Mommy.
Don't get excited. It's not really fully built yet. There you go, guys. Climb in. Climb in.
Keep on working.
Good night. Where's the door?
It's not me.
In the end, I followed the instructions, and generally speaking, I did it, and I was really impressed because in the end, it looked like a tent, and it actually was a tent. It was amazing.
Wait, there's that. Where are we going?
I met my goal of setting up a tent, and kindly, the PA set up the other tent, which was very nice of them.
Stop. Yay! Now I know what's
Help! You came in the dog door.
Yes.
Such a shock, Alexis.
Coming up next on Johnny Paper. Look at my hat!
We got in the pool. It was a hot day, and that's a daily occurrence around here. And now
It's
the pool.
under your house.
You're watching John and Kate Plus 8.
No, it wasn't bad at all. It looks a little... Is it supposed to look like this?
Mommy, can we go in the pool?
Am I supposed to stake her down? It was my turn with the kids, and they had been begging to go camping, so I set up some tents for them in the backyard. Not bad, right?
Hi, pool.
We got in the pool. It was a hot day, and that's a daily occurrence around here, obviously. So in the pool we went with the kids. It's fun. They like the pool.
Ashley, I want to all live in the pool. Okay, you got me.
I'm watching.
Ashley is Carla's daughter. We've known her whole life, and she works for us during the summers.
I better stop.
I had Ashley here kind of on standby, and there was pretty much two reasons. Because we were doing like a little campfire-y thing, and that worried me to be like essentially the only adult sitting there with, you know, all these kids diving in with their little marshmallow sticks. And I didn't know if Kara and Maddie would want to sleep in their own tent alone. They were telling me they did, but sometimes that changes. So I was going to put Ashley in there with them if they so desired.
Look at my hat!
You didn't tell me it was freezing.
No, we didn't.
I get in with them occasionally, or I sit out there with them in the sun. I'm a sun worshiper.
Leah and Lexi can swim now, but not in the... They started the other day. They can't swim in the deep end. And Hannah likes jumping off the diving board with 2 inner tubes because the water splashes up in front of her face, but it doesn't get her face.
And now we're
Someone give me a towel.
Take your floaties and put them in the boxes. Put all the pool stuff in the boxes.
Ashley, once I put these away, will you wrap it around me so it stays? Look, I'm shivering. Watch. I'm shaking. Breakfast is s'mores.
I got an ingredient tonight, Kat.
Banana.
Yeah, I'm going to slice a banana on each one. Because it'll be marshmallow, chocolate, banana, and graham.
Okay, I want a piece of chocolate.
We did dinner, and then I made my little tray of the chocolate, the marshmallows, the graham crackers. I even brought bananas. I was going to add banana to our s'mores. Doesn't that sound delicious? But that never really happened because we started burning the marshmallows so fast that we just really couldn't be bothered with slices of bananas.
Let's do s'mores, and then we'll go in and take showers.
Oh, it's 7:45 for heaven's sakes. What are we waiting for?
Goodness, we should have been doing this 2 hours ago.
Oh, I'm very nervous right now. 8 kids, sharp pointy sticks, and a fire.
Yummy, that smells good.
We weren't toasting. We were severely burning the marshmallows.
You want mine first? No, that's mine.
All right, time to do s'mores. Find a chair and have a seat.
I was camping with all of the kids in the backyard, and you absolutely can't do a camp out without s'mores.
Colin, you come help Mommy. No, you guys stay there. Our big old lanterns. You want to get dark. You want to carry them? That's a big mama. Can you carry? Oh, good job, Mark.
If you're ever in a place where you need a fire, and it comes to like rubbing 2 rocks together, don't call me.
I know it takes newspaper and little wood sort of things.
Can I help? No, Hannah, I'm putting fire.
Good idea.
I didn't do so well there. I don't get the principles of fire because I'm not really like a pyromaniac.
What are those?
At this rate, we'll have s'mores next week sometime. Please work. Please work. Please work.
Mommy's not in nature rush. We'd probably die if we lived in the nature with her. Mommy did not make a very good fire. She kept on trying and trying.
Oh no, what are you doing? Oh no, you don't want to do that.
Light it some other place.
Oh, that's a good idea, Maddie. It did eventually start. The kids grew a little impatient.
I'm really cold. As soon as we get in the town, I'm going to be warm. Because I'm freezing right now.
I grew a little impatient.
You can do it, Mommy.
Guys, so nice of you to encourage me.
You can do it, Mommy.
The night was getting later and later.
Check it out.
Wow!
But it did start, and I was very happy.
That's cool, Mommy. So, that's how you... The whole world's going to have smoke in it.
You're right. We're providing enough smoke for the whole world.
After 45 minutes or so of trying to get it going, we did get to burn marshmallows.
A circle of wood. You may not get any closer for any reason than this perimeter of wood. Do you understand me?
Yes. I don't want that many marshmallows. I want more. Why not? Because I don't like marshmallows.
Since I've once again in my life lost the ability to plan ahead to see the future, I have gone back to my take it one day at a time, sometimes 1 hour, and sometimes even a minute at a time.
Should we roast them for you, or are you going to stand behind the... You have to stand back far and roast them.
Oh, I'm very nervous right now.
Oh, try roast it.
Stand behind the logs. Just stick it in the...
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, go sit down and eat them. They're falling off. You better eat them quick. Who doesn't have one?
8 kids, sharp pointy sticks,
No, don't put
and a
it in the fire.
fire.
They'll burn and turn black.
It just sounds very dangerous to me, and that's really why I had Ashley there. Something can just happen so easily, and I
Yummy! They smell good.
We're gonna make s'mores.
Where's mine gonna get flat? They can't eat mine on the stick. Mine's not turning. Mine's done, Ashley. Mine's not turning. Okay. Ashley, when am I gonna be done? I was born every single side. Me too. I like it good.
Take us some more. I'll take these. You go sit down.
You can have one. Can I eat mine? That's mine. Can I have mine? Mommy, I want mine first. I really that's mine. Aiden's good at catching on fire. Oh, yeah. Do you know fire? Do you know oxygen makes fire glow bigger? You want me to roast the marshmallow for the kids?
What? Ash, yep, keep making more.
And Ashley ended up being the fire manner.
Hannah, not in the fire, sweetie. That's why that keeps happening.
And that was fine, because she seemed to be doing better toasting than I did anyway.
Who wants another s'more?
Mine is done. Look. Chocolate. Lots of marshmallows.
Okay, you need to wait. Put your stick down.
We'll put a fire on marshmallow, and then we blow it out. That happens. For my next s'more, when I have it chocolate out, Mommy would put the chocolate in, and I would put my marshmallow in, and I would shut it, squish it down, and eat it.
Wait, where's your bowl, though?
Oh, I'm not done. I'm just saying that.
Okay, we'll go sit down.
It was just dangerous, like just whirling around in that small area with your pointy sticks, and I think some of them were trying to eat marshmallows off of the sticks. They were like licking them like they were giant forks or something, and it was a mess.
Okay. Yummy! No, not with that.
But, you know, overall they had fun, and they were a year older, and, you know, they could handle a little bit more, and I realized that the kids enjoyed burning the marshmallows, and I do say burning because we weren't toasting, we were severely burning, myself included.
Mine's like,
Thank you all
slide out.
for adding to the bowl of rejects.
So you'll be working on it, and we'll serve it, and when I wake up, I'll look in the door and say, I had this many. I had this many s'mores. I had this many. I had this many. I had too many. You could also just go with that. And the whole thing is on. Honey, this one's not on, and it's not smelling. Isn't that cool? Me and Cara probably is really fun that. And I wish you could hook it up to a thing that would spin, and it'd make like disco lights. And we could throw a party.
Cara and Maddie quickly had enough of the s'more situation and went down to giggle in their tent, and which I also thought was funny.
It was cool. That we didn't have to sleep with all the little kids. Munchkins! Little kids. Munchkins. Little kids. Munchkins.
Hate to tell you, but shop is closed.
Mommy!
Yep. Kitchen closed. Wipe your mouth, Leah. Nope, we're done.
Mommy! One more!
Oh yeah, you're gonna throw up.
Holy cow, what is that?
One more!
Okay, but if you have a bellyache, don't cry.
Get off!
And I remembered, of course, thinking back to that, the tub of lemon wipes was necessary. And I also strategically placed showers after s'mores. We showered.
Take your shoes off right by the door, because you're going to put it back when you go out to the tent.
God forbid, you know, they wake up stuck to their sleeping bag. Which is what I envisioned. Kids were worn out by the time we got in the tent.
Here, now we've decorated our new home. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, because I got some more makeup. Okay. Good night, Mommy!
Good night, everyone.
Break it like a stick. Want me to do it?
There's juice in it!
We were camping in the backyard, and after s'mores, it was time to settle the kids down for the night.
Stop fighting. Calling wrong name. I know. And go.
Okay, can we come over and get in bed, please, because it's fiercely late. That's really too bad, because I am.
In the end, that Cara and Maddie held true, and they wanted to sleep in their tent by themselves. They actually were annoyed with me when I mentioned that, you know, Ashley would sleep in their tent, and there was no room in our tent for an additional person. May I say that again? No room. There was 7 of us in our tent. And so Ashley lucked out, actually, in the end. She got to sleep inside.
Let's go second night some more makeup. Okay.
So Cara and Maddie ended up sleeping in their tent by themselves, not a problem.
Good night, Alexis. Good night, Hannah. Good night, Aiden. Good night, Colin. Good night, Leah. Good night, Joe. Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. 6 good nights. Good night, everybody. Love you. See you in the morning.
And it was actually hot at first, but it cooled down nicely, and we had our ceiling fans, our battery-operated ceiling fans in our tents. And we decorated our tent with our little light sticks. The kids thought that was hysterical. We found little ways to hang all their little light sticks in the ceiling, and it was just a fun thing.
Do you see any more hooks, anyone?
No, Mommy. I do. And I slept next to Mommy. And I slept on the floor next to the bed. Mommy, I see another one. I see another hook.
Where?
Right there.
And now we've decorated our new home. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
The kids were worn out by the time we got in the tents. It was a bunch of good nights.
Good night, Mommy. Good night, Mommy.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, Mary Ellen.
And we went to sleep. I slept great. Again, I could sleep on a sidewalk at this point, so like, I don't really care.
Okay, because I'm serious about sleeping now. I love you all, but I love my sleep.
Me. Zipper this thing.
Good night, little kidlets.
Everybody slept through the night, no troubles,
Nope.
nobody, no fights.
No. Closed their eyes, went to sleep. Very comforting to them, I could tell that I was sleeping there with them. It was nice to be surrounded by all my babies. I was literally surrounded by them. Everywhere I looked. Sit up, look over, look that way, and that way. All my little 5-year-olds were there. And Karen and Maddie, I could hear them giggling and laughing. And how fun to be almost 9 in your own tent and thinking that nobody can hear you. I could hear everything they're saying. They're funny. I don't know what time it was, but it was 6:30ish, something like that, and the kids started moving around.
Where's Leah? Is Leah under her covers? Why?
It was fun. They were all happy. They slept well.
And I woke up and like, what's on the top of me?
Everybody sleep through the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until I sleep until the morning.
I will say this about camping. You do sleep really well, like, with the fresh air. It was just really nice to have the fresh air surrounding us.
I got out my sleeves in that. My favorite part was eating the marshmallows and making the marshmallows. Let's walk around. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Plans to do in the future?
Will I camp in the wilderness? I can't answer that. Like where bears are and like you have to camp like a real person? I don't know. If they ask me.
I like eating s'mores and going in my tent and sleeping on the floor.
Who likes camping out the most?
I will do it again. I'll do it again for my kids. I'll do anything for my kids.